In the mountains high above St. George, Utah, and not too far from Zion National Park, is a magical place of colorful, swirling sandstone called Candy Cliffs. This place is responsible for making many of its visitors say, "Wow!" many times. There are many different landscapes and geologic features to see in this wonderland of rock formations. Some are hidden from view, and you won't know they're there until you walk right up on them. Candy Cliffs, also known as Yant Flat, requires a little bit of work to get to. For one, you need to travel on a 9-mile-long dirt road that sometimes, depending on the season, is a little sketchy to drive without a four-wheel drive vehicle. For two, you need to hike about a mile one way over patches of deep sand to get to the rim and overlook of Candy Cliffs. And three, once you go down into Candy Cliffs, there's some steep sections that you'll need to feel comfortable walking on. Once you get to Candy Cliffs, it's like going on a treasure hunt to find all the cool features to admire. The area is a bit of a maze, and since much of Candy Cliffs is on solid sandstone, there's no trail that you can follow. For that reason, Greater Zion Tours out of Hurricane, Utah, offers day trips to see this fantastic place. Their tour guides have been there many times, not just on tours, but on their own to investigate all the nooks and crannies of this place, and also to capture its unbounded beauty. Plus, they have a four-wheel drive vehicle that will get you through all those sketchy places. But before you plan to book a tour with Greater Zion Tours, we're going to show you right now what to expect and the different places to go see, so that when you do book your tour, you'll be able to make a decision on exactly what to book and what to ask for. The landscapes and scenery you can expect to see are very similar to landscapes found in other places in Arizona and Utah. You'll see brain rock, turtlebacks, wavy sandstone, and other features found in places like Coyote Buttes or White Pocket. Visiting Candy Cliffs is very similar to these places, with its scenery and great sweeping views. The first thing we want to show you is the 4 regions to the Yant Flat and Candy Cliffs area that our tour covers. The reason why we want to show you this is it will give you an idea of where you may want to choose to go depending on your hiking abilities. Here's a 3D Google Earth map of the whole area. We'll start where we pick you up in the town of Leeds. Here's the dirt road that we use to reach the hiking trail. And here's where we park our vehicle and start hiking the trail over Yant Flat. Yant Flat is this area here, which is the first region. The trail from the parking area to the rim of Candy Cliffs is about 1.25 miles. The trail is in deep sand for the second half, making walking a little more strenuous. It passes through juniper tree woodland with a lot of different varieties of cacti. The second region is the first overlook. A lot of people simply hike to this point, look, turn around, and go back. What they don't realize is that they're missing about 80% of what there is to see here. Too bad for those people. Our tour will go on and proceed another half mile to this view, where we'll walk down a somewhat steep ramp to the third region, that is, Candy Cliffs. This is the region that most people hike to and explore. It's also the hiking limit of many people that we've taken on tours. Many people are perfectly happy with what they see here. And there's lots to see here. The views of the St. George area and the Zion skyline are also very spectacular to see from here. Right now, you're looking at some of the sandstone features you'll see in the Candy Cliffs area. But wait, there's more. If you put in another 1 mile of fairly rugged hiking over sandstone and a wash with lots of brush, the payoff will be this. This fourth region is called Yellow Top. As you can see, it's named appropriately. The area around Yellow Top has much more color than Candy Cliffs. The terrain is also more rugged and steep, along with some nearby dangerous drop-offs you want to steer clear of. If you hike all the way to Yellowtop and through Candy Cliffs, the round-trip distance is about 5.5 miles, with a maximum of 600 feet of descent and ascent back up. If we just hike to Candy Cliffs, the round-trip distance is about 4 miles, with about 300 feet of descent and ascent. So, does this sound like a tour you'd like to go on? Great! Let me tell you some more about how to book our tour. When you do book this tour, keep in mind that we offer 2 versions: the normal tour, which is about 6 hours in length, and a photography tour, which is about 8 hours and costs a little bit more. The reason why the photography tour is longer is that we take longer or go slower, so you can take time taking pictures. Whether you're a photographer that would like to stay longer, or a hiker that simply wants to stay longer to take in all the views, we recommend booking the photography tour. Otherwise, book the normal tour and we'll show you as much as we can in those 6 hours. Keep in mind that the tour time includes the round trip from where we pick you up, then drive to the trailhead with a few stops in between, which takes about 45 minutes each way. Book your tour with Greater Zion Tours now by visiting our website at greaterziontours.net. Select hiking, then the Yant Flat and Candy Cliffs option. You can read more about the tour on our webpage, then click the Book This Tour button. Thanks for watching, and we're looking forward to seeing you soon on a hike to Candy Cliffs.